All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Put them up. Put them up. Put it in the comment. Type in the comment. Put them up, or put it. Type in the comment. Let's get ready to rumble. Something in the form of fighting is on. Is going down. Put that in the comment. Right. I asked Adrian this morning by show of hands, show a comment, show a microphone, whatever. When is the last time y'all been in an argument? When is the last time y'all been in an argument? Keep it real. We family. We family. If it was this morning, it's cool. Y'all fighting over the last box of honeycomb. It's good. It's good. When last time y'all been in an argument? Since we good Christians on here, I called it this morning. I called it intense fellowship. When last time y'all been in an intense fellowship? Silent treatment count. Yeah, that do count. What's up with the silent treatment? That's messed up, by the way. Right? All right. So first things first, what is an argument? 2 a.m. this morning. What you arguing about, BG? Oh, well, it's 2 a.m. I could guess. We could guess, but whatever, right? And you put the crowd emojis on there. Yeah, we can guess what y'all are arguing about it. Let me keep them. All right, argument. An exchange of opposite views, right? Typically, a heated conversation. That's what an argument is. It's an exchange of opinion, exchange of opposite views. Most of the time, an argument is heated. All right. I wrote this. First things first, arguments are good. Arguments are good, right? And this is the reason why. Arguments are good because they increase awareness of problems. An argument increases the awareness that something ain't right, right? And they exist to give reasons for finding a better way. So Brianna, y'all found a better way. I'm gonna leave that alone. 2 years ago when I moved out. Curtis, this last time y'all argued? Or not y'all, you, sorry. What moved out at this
Yep. Yep.
So you haven't been in an argument since then with nobody.
Nope.
Life is good. So, silly on here. Brianna having 2 a.m. arguments and you walked out your relationship 2 years. I think y'all gonna get me acting silly on here this morning. It's all good. But yes, arguments brings awareness. Look here, people laughing at Curtis and Brianna. We know what Brianna was, but I want to say it so bad. Anyway, remember this. It is how you argue that makes the difference, right? Arguments are good. It's just how you argue, right? I didn't say this morning, but I'm gonna say this first. Oh, today's conversation, the mics are open. I got my notes, but if you got tips, stories, solutions, feel free to jump in. Feel free to jump in. All right. It's how you argue that makes a difference. I didn't say this first this morning. If you show up to the fight and it's going down, it's going down. So if you don't want that smoke, if you want to come in there and try to haymaker somebody, get ready because they may have the shoulder roll, they may bob and weave and they fighting back. So now you in the fight, right? So it's how you argue that makes the difference. Remember this, when you and the person are not talking, whether it's husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, co-worker, best friend, you and your kids, when y'all are not talking, guess what? Guess what's happening when y'all not talking? The devil, the enemy, the ops, the bad energy, the bad juju, whatever y'all want to call it, Satan is talking to both of y'all. When y'all not talking, Satan talking to both of y'all. Got me? Got with me? Yes, yes. Right? Yes, yes. All right. So, of course, we got to start. We got to have a scripture in this. Everybody knows that, except for Genesis and Adrian. What's the go-to scripture? What is that? What's that go-to scripture? What's that good Christian go-to scripture that we always use when we're talking about debates, arguments, right? What is the one we go to all the time? What's the one they teach in conference? What's the one they talk about at the wedding? That scripture. Anybody? Regarding love, there you go. You know it. That's the one. What scripture is that? My girl. 1 Corinthians 13. That's exactly what I wrote. Love is patient. Y'all know it, good Christians. Love is kind. Love doesn't boast. It don't keep no record. What else is on that? Did I write it? Yeah. Love is patient. Love is kind. I don't know that right.
Love is not envy. It's not puffed up and stuff.
Yep, that one. Right. So that's the scripture we're going with, right? And I'm just gonna focus on that. It don't keep no record. It's so many points in that I'll go with, right? Now you're not that far off. But look, when you're going into an argument, if you bring up something from the past, get ready for the argument to not be solved. All right, letting you know that right now. If you bring up something from the past, you ain't finna solve this one either, because you haven't resolved the past, right? So if you go into the argument, what's up, Phil? Phil from Wisconsin, Chanel from Louisville, right? Curtis in Dallas. We got y'all in everywhere. Adrian in Maryland. If you bring up something from your past, this argument is going in a circle. We're not gonna stop. Learn to listen, seek to understand, for sure. For sure. And remember today's topic, y'all can gladly turn on the mic, gladly turn on the camera and get it popping. Because I'm not the counselor here, but just giving you tips. Steps to an argument. Steps to the argument. All right, let's put some steps into the argument. My first step, y'all can jump in anytime you want to, is ask yourself before it goes down why you feel that way. Right? Ask yourself that, right? So before I call you, Curtis, with this drama, I'm gonna ask myself what I'm mad about, Brianna. At 2 a.m. Never mind. I'm gonna leave you alone with the 2 a.m. joint, right? But before we argue, Adrian, Riri, I gotta ask myself why I'm about to spark up, right? And then that answer, when I ask myself that, is what we need to talk about, right? Ask yourself why you feel that way. It could be normally, or if you don't do that, it could be a trigger for something else. I said it this morning that you can be, and I was talking about kitchen cabinets, right? Because I talked about this on the radio. I used to have a problem leaving the kitchen cabinet doors open, right? Don't judge me. But you could be mad at something else. Real talk. You could be mad at some comment on social media that I put, right? And you see them kitchen cabinet doors open and pop off about them cabinets. But what you really are mad about is the other thing, right? So ask yourself, what am I mad about? And address that. I think that's one step. Anybody else? Because my number 2 goes in circle with that one. Discuss one issue at a time. If we're in an argument about 5 things and you come to me with 5 things, that's your fault. That ain't even mine no more, right? If you come to me with 3 things, that's your fault. Here go Brian Palco, West Virginia checking in. West Virginia checking in the building, right? I gotta go. I'll check the replay. Great topic. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. And anybody want the replay? I put them all up on the YouTube page. Blessed Beats. I put it in the comment. Blessed Beats Media on YouTube. Blessed Beats Media on YouTube. All right. All right. So we're going with that scripture. We know that scripture. Love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy, don't boast, don't keep no record. That's a good Christian joint. All right, so the steps in the argument. The steps in the argument, number 1, and like I said, y'all can jump in anytime. What's up, Ty? Steps in the argument. The first thing is ask yourself why you feel that way. Before you pop off, before you spark up, when I get home, or I'm about to send a text, right? Ask yourself why I feel that way, and then address that in the issue, right? And the reason why I say that is because it could be a trigger for something else. You could be mad at something else, but you see something, man, you left the water bottle out and you spark up for that reason, right? And so when you do it that way, you actually get your issue resolved. Whatever the issue is, what making you feel that way, that's what the argument is about. All right. So again, you just tuning in. Conflict is good. Arguments are good. It's how you argue, right? And I actually wrote the definition. Arguments are good because it brings awareness to problems, right, that exist, and it gives you a way of finding a better way. I should actually say it that way, right? So in the comments on the microphone, steps to an argument, we use the scripture 1 Corinthians 13 today. My first step is ask yourself why you feel that way. Why am I mad that the bed ain't made? That's what we arguing about, right? Second is discuss one issue at a time. Discuss one issue at a time. If you come in a argument with 4 or 5 things you need to talk about, your fault. That is not the person you mad at anymore at this point, because you got 4. You should have came when you had 1. Because now if we got 4, we not finna solve 1. We about to argue about all 4. Now the conversation going all over here, over there, everywhere, right? Right. I agree with the issue thing. The next one, and again, y'all can jump in anytime you want to. Here's the one I should have put in all caps. I'm gonna look right in the camera. We should all do this. Marcus, watch your tone and your words, right? Adrian, Riri, Phil, Ty, Brianna, Curtis, watch your tone. There you go. Put that in the comments. Watch your tone. And I'll tell you why. We can start the argument, and if I'm on 10, guess what? That person no longer hear what you fussing about. They gonna come back with that good grown folks statement is, who you think you talking to? Right? Now I don't even hear that I done left this water bottle out again. I hear, boo, you pipe down. You feel me? Or, okay, Bob and Weed is on, right? Next, with that watch your tone, Marcus, watch your tongue. Right? Brian, the words you say is on. Use a curse word. What you say this morning, Genesis. Go below the belt if you want to. Whatever we argue.
Yeah, fight fair and don't go below the belt. I would also say watch your body language too, because if your tone and body language is jacked up, then the other person's going to be on the defensive. And so they're already going to have their guards up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Big Five Ministry says it's going fast today. A soft word turns away wrath. Proverbs 15:1. Brianna, God really talking to me today. That's because you was up at 2 a.m. arguing, girl. Not just playing. Phil, if possible, be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to get angry. Woo, my good Christians on here for sure. Right. But that watch your tone should have been first on all of our lists. If I'm coming at you, Curtis, and I come at you like when he walked through the door is going down, whatever is going down about, you ain't even heard. You like, bro, who you talking to? Right? Now we arguing about why you talking to me this way. Then, like she just said, if you go below the belt, good luck on trying to solve what the issue is. Good luck. There you go. Be encouraged, Brianna. That's why we do this Zoom, right? I put this on here and y'all can feel free to pivot or put your own. I said, stop talking. Stop talking. Right now, I was doing my research this morning. I got a bad habit of this stonewalling. And here's the definition of stonewalling. Somebody come to you, right? Brian, I come to you with the argument and you like, yep, cool. All right. I hear you, right? Stonewalling. Now the argument is about, bruh, you ain't got nothing to say, right? Stonewalling can be used as a way, because we might stonewall by accident, because I do this. You stonewall by accident because it takes 2 to fight. And you be like, some fights not even worth it. Okay, cool. Address that. This ain't even worth it, right? But when you stonewall, now you make the argument about why you ain't got nothing to say, right? So instead of stonewalling, this is my research this morning, we need to come back with, if I don't want to fight and I ain't got nothing to say, I at least need to address what you're mad about. I see that you mad that I'm leaving these water bottles out. I hear you. I got you. Anything else you want to say about it? Okay, I hear you, right? Instead of being like, yeah, keep talking. All right. You know what I'm saying? Have a good day, Marcus. Please send me this message. It'll be on IG. I mean, it'll be on YouTube. Sorry. But yeah, so I put stop talking, right? Stop talking. When I put stop talking means most of the arguments go longer, right? Now we fighting 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 days, 4 days, all week, 2 a.m. Wake up at 6 a.m. We still fighting because we still talking. Why are you talking? Why are you talking? Right? If I have an argument with you, Genesis, right? I'm gonna come at you, watch my tone with my complaints. Know what making me feel this way, and I'm gonna address that. Right? If you care about the person, hear them, right? And then say what you gotta say. When you say what you gotta say and you address what they talking about, or they address what you talking about, fight's over. 5 minutes. It's like a street fight, honestly. Y'all ever seen a club fight, or I'm the only one been to the club? Sorry, back to the Christian stuff, right? You know what I mean? It pop off, man, what, pop, 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 and it lasts 90 seconds at the most before it turns into a wrestling match, right? All right. So know that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But so say what you gotta say, let them say what they gotta say, fight's over, right? And with that being said, listen to understand, right? Marcus, I need to start. We're going for it, Brian. We're going for it. I need to hear you, Brianna, Adrian. I need to hear you, Riri. And I'm not going to. We've all did this. I said this morning. Argument starts, right? And I go, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk, and I let you talk, and you say something in the first 12 to 15 seconds that I gotta respond. I already know what I want to say. What you say after 18 seconds to that next, if you're a woman, 9 minutes. I'm just kidding. If you for that next duration of time, I ain't even hear that. I didn't even hear it. I just heard that first 12 and I'm ready. So guess what? Now we fighting about you ain't even hear me. Right? So listen to understand. Now here goes some counseling stuff. I learned this in counseling. Repeat what they're saying and then reply. That usually don't work in the middle of a battle, but that's good for counseling, and y'all can put that in your notes. Curtis said that. Go for it.
It's Genesis. So one thing too that I've learned is sometimes people are silent because they need to gather their thoughts and decompress before they say something that will be hurtful because words are hurt. So they just need to step away and then come back and readdress the problem at hand. Because if you're feeling hot-headed and they're feeling hot-headed, the words are going to be exchanged, and before you know it, some nasty things are going to come out, and you can't take those words back. And especially if it's your spouse, you're like, oh man. But if it's your sister, like me, I'm just gonna be real. My sister, sometimes I just don't argue with ignorance. So, I left her on red and love her from the balcony because I need to protect my peace in this season of my life.
I love it. Genesis, do me a favor though. In your marriage situation, my people in relationships, how do you take a break in the fight?
Oh, well, sometimes my husband will just go in the other room, or I'll go in the other room, and then whenever we're both like calm, like we'll come together and like talk about it. Because in the beginning we would just be going at it, but when you're going at it, you're not even hearing each other, and then the problem is still going, conjure up. And then the minute someone says something, it's like that's triggering because you never really dealt with the problem at hand. You didn't go to the RCA, the root cause analysis of what caused the fight in the beginning.
Yep. I was gonna say this, man, know the person you fighting with, right? And I would even say that while on the good days, when it's baby, 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 I would be like, hey, if we ever get into it, I might take a break so I can get my thoughts together because I ain't trying to cuss you out, right? Don't do it my way, but whatever. However y'all decide to do it, but have that conversation to where I can take a break, right? That defeats stonewalling, and like she said, that gets us. Now we ain't gotta, and your mom, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do all that, right? Take that break. I know this gonna sound crazy. ladies, if he take a break and walk in the other room and you come in there behind him, get ready. Maybe it's just me, fellas. I don't know. But if I take a break and you follow me, if I take this break, hey, Genesis, what do you call it? The before Christ? What do you call it?
Yes, the BC, before Christ, Genesis BC or Genesis AC. But I did like your point, because if he goes in the other room, that's his time to decompress. You don't need to go in there and be like, did you hear what I said? I'm not done talking to you, because then he's really going to pop off. And then, the point of cooling down is not the point of cooling down. It's the point of getting heated, because you didn't respect that he said he needed to take a break and just to gather his thoughts so he could talk to you in a level-headed manner. So we have to, like you said, we have to understand who we're talking to and what are their vices to recharge and rejuvenate so we could have the healthy discussion.
Even in boxing, they get 60 seconds in between rounds to go get adjusted. Get that person a second if they ask for it. Some people be like, hey, let's do it until, but know who you fighting with, right? Some people be like, all right, I hear you. Give me a minute, because I ain't trying to talk about your uncle, right? But so I put that stop talking, and I said definitely listen to, understand, not have a rebuttal for everything. Not, again, if I ain't the counselor, but if we go to my first step, ask yourself why you feel that way before this argument, before I even address you, right? Riri, before I even come to you, if I ask myself, what am I about today? Then we can stay on that. Like I said again, if you show up at an argument with 5 points, 5 different last month, this month, last week, 2 days, good luck. Because if it's me, I'm gonna shut it down right there. I don't want to talk about it. Why? Because it didn't bother you the day after. You waited a month before you came. I don't even remember it, right? So ask yourself, why am I upset? And then address that. That way we can talk about that one thing, right? You run the hurdles, you can't hit but one hurdle at a time, right? So let's do it that way. And then at the end, I just put, for my good Christians, what's the compromise, right? I think Adrian put, we can be, what's the word, Adrian? You said we could disagree without being disagreeable or something. I asked, what's the compromise, right? Can we agree to disagree? I'm from the school of we ain't gotta agree. We don't have to agree, right? And I'll say this me, y'all can jump in. If you in an argument to try to make somebody change or do as you say, good luck. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say change, scratch change. If you in an argument to make somebody do what you say, good luck. Even with your kids, right? Do what I say. They might for a minute, but the moment they have their own opinion or their own, guess what? Mine way more than yours, right? So have an argument for people to understand you. Man, understand me, this hurt me, bruh, or I don't like it when, right? Now it's on that person after you've expressed yourself to take that into consideration. If they don't hear you, it's on you to be like, yep, I told her to quit calling me that, and she keep calling me that. I done told her. You know how to deal with it. Thoughts, comments, we got about 12 minutes. Y'all got it.
I guess I would say don't keep scores or records too, because if you're keeping score of everything that person did to you, then you're not really letting it go and you're not really healing. So every time that something does happen, it's like you're conjuring up those old feelings and triggers, and it's just adding to it's adding fuel to the fire.
Yep. That's Bible, Genesis. We just said it. 1 Corinthians 13. Love doesn't keep a record, right? Right. So yeah, don't keep no record. At the end, matter of fact, if especially if it's a healthy argument, at the end, man, clarify, yo, we good on this? Or I'm good on it. I see you on, I'm not gonna leave no more water bottles out, right? Right. Let us know we good on it. Right. Now, people do make mistakes. So there's a such thing as grace, absolutely. But some things are non-negotiable, right? Like you ain't like, I ain't gonna go there. Y'all know whatever your non-negotiables are, that's what they are. You ain't gonna be called no B's and H's. That's what it is. Like ain't none of that. But let that stuff be known up front. And in a fight where you take it, be prepared to take it. Yes, yes or no? Y'all know where I'm going with that. Where you take it is where we going. Got me? And you can always, if somebody take it somewhere you don't want to go, don't go. But I'm just letting you know. All right, that's it. Anything else? This will be on the YouTube joint. I'm gonna put them up. The tail of the tape. We get it on. Didi, you still on here?
You normally ask people to share out their businesses to the networking part.
Yeah, I'm about to. That's why I'm for the Didi Woods. Y'all see Didi, you on here? Please tell me you still here. If you are, Didi, put your IG on the comment. I'm wearing a shirt. Man, this shirt is fire, right? Look. See, I think it's at Revenge Classics, y'all. I think this is at Revenge Classics. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta find it for you. While we at it, y'all start networking, get your network in. Anybody traveling this summer? Anybody got somewhere to go this summer? Holler at my guy, not Emerson, Adrian. It's at Emerson something. Didi, Didi, write your IG in there. Y'all, she sent me this shirt for Father's Day. This mug is fire. Listen, I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's paint. This is paint. This ain't even no iron-on joint. This is, Didi, this custom joint, right? Ain't nobody else got this shirt? Yeah, she sent it to me. She did smart. She know I be doing this. I gotta do TMZ today, and I'm gonna have this shirt on. She did right. My guy Emerson, Emerson Cotton dot Intel Travel. Y'all trying to travel? Adrian's on here for that. My girl Genesis got the podcast that I'm trying to get over to my podcast studio. Curtis said she got a good podcast. Y'all check it out. Lock in October 28th, Free Children's Festival at Emancipation Park if you're in Houston. My girl Chanel on here. Chanel, you still here? She got a cleaning service that's amazing in Louisville. And I'm gonna say this, Chanel, she don't know it yet. She's looking for people to franchise with her in whatever city you in. Right, Chanel? You need business in all of these cities, so you need somebody to franchise with Chanel's cleaning. So I don't know the name of your company, but it's all good. But I'm going to launch them. But the words around the neck are all different. Oh, yeah. Where my words at? Right here? Yeah. This joint fire though, girl. I think we're supposed to be doing some kind of collaboration with my company, so y'all look out for that. Send your shirt info. They asking for your shirt info. Curtis is a DJ. If y'all need a DJ, he doing weddings and all of that. He'll travel. My guy Brian Palco, he ain't the popo, but he a correctional officer, so he gets busy. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, DJ Cardiac on IG if y'all need a DJ. Matter of fact, Curtis, I do need to talk to you. I got a DJ. I got to do my boss's wedding. So, look, I need a DJ at that children festival. Hey, hit up DJ Cardiac or hit me up. We'll work it out together. Hit me up or hit DJ Cardiac up. Yep. Get it in. This is why we do that Zoom. On the topic, I got to say, de-escalation is huge. Now, this is coming from a correctional officer. Love it. It is huge. In his line of work, the wrong words can end up being violent. Woo, facts, brother. So listen and choose your words wisely. Yep. That whole, y'all know the word when we talk about respect, get disrespectful and watch it go down. Right? All right. I gotta go feed about 5 boys. I got boys, and my kids got their friends over here, so I gotta go take care of them. All right, I'm out tomorrow 7:30. Set an alert on your phone for 7:29, and then come back to that same Zoom link. All right, tell a friend. Go to the. This will be up on YouTube in an hour. So, all right, later, y'all.